Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a virtual edition of Infocom CIO Connect Roundtable presented by Aruba and Netcom. The theme for today's roundtable is Demands of the Digital Era. Is your network ready for the next normal? On behalf of Infocom, Aruba and Netcom, Infotech, I welcome all the CIO participants joining in today. We've had a phenomenal response and thank you so much to all of you for taking time out of your busy schedules and our mundane life and joining us today, even though it is a virtual session. I wish it would have been physical, but well, let's keep wishing and maybe it'll come true soon. As we all know that 2020 has been the year of major transformations across all spheres of life, and CIOs across organizations have been playing a very critical and crucial role in enabling the organizations digitally to survive the challenges that 2020 had thrown our way and is still throwing our way. But as we move into the second year of the pandemic, it is going to be an equally important year for CIOs as they continue to drive the technological changes. Now, given this background, the thrust areas in today's discussion are as follows: networking, the key enabler in digital transformation, the urgency for network transformation, mapping out the next phase of the journey to a digital ready network, empowering the next in the edge to cloud journey, the CIO's role in the new digital enterprise and the challenges and opportunities that are coming forth, and the next gen network security, and of course, zero trust architecture. Now, a little brief about the program, even though we are going to have a lot of participation from, 45 plus CIOs today. We will run the program this way. We'll have an introduction and an address from Mr. Sudipta Bhattacharya, who's the Vice President of Netcom Infotech. And then we'll move into the panel discussion. So here's what we've planned. Mr. Abhijit Ray, who is the partner of Deloitte Digital, he will be the moderator for today's session. We've selected some very senior CIOs as panelists, as the lead panelists, to start the discussion. And in between, we will take questions and we will also interact with the other CIO participants so that it is a roundtable discussion and it is interactive, and no one gets really bored and everybody has something to add. So before we move into the panel, I would like to request Mr. Sudipta Bhattacharya, Vice President, Netcom Infotech, to address the gathering. Mr. Bhattacharya.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm audible to everybody.
Yes.
There you are.
Good afternoon. So this gives me an immense pleasure and to certain sense of honor also to actually for Netcom to actually co-host this event along with ABP and Aruba Network. We are really pleased to have so many eminent CIOs of our industry here in this virtual meet. And the discussion today that we have is very relevant to whatever is happening in today's world. Now, we all know how we have been impacted by COVID-19 crisis. And at one point of time, it seems, when we were first exposed to the first lockdown, we all had an idea like how is the business go under such trying times. But fortunately, since I interact with so many of my customers across all the verticals, I have seen little that COVID could impact the business flow. The productivity was exactly the same as that it was during the pre-COVID times. I don't think deadlines have not been made. In fact, we are working on shorter deadlines today. So although there were challenges, but the industry has performed exactly as it used to perform during the pre-COVID days. Now, this was not very easy because the pattern in which we used to work has completely changed, be it a small industry, be it a big manufacturing industry, or be it a banking industry. Everywhere, people has adopted this new change. I remember that there used to be technology. There used to be mobile workforce in every organization, especially the sales force. And there was productivity tools like VDI. There was productivity tools like web meetings. But that was restricted only to few people in the organization, maybe the salespeople, maybe the people who were traveling. But mostly we had the people working from their desktops in the corporate network, and the whole idea of the entire mass working from home was something which was not imaginable. But this has happened, and this is a reality, and this has happened almost overnight. This has happened in a week or a 2 weeks time. Now, whenever in our history we have seen that mass adaptation is something which is not a very easy task. Mass adaptation takes time. but I really appreciate the effort of all the IT leaders here in our industry who has made this possible, because this has two challenges: the readiness of the infrastructure, and secondly is making the people adapt this new technology. This is something which I feel that every organization and the IT leaders have successfully executed it. And that's the reason I once again reiterate that I haven't seen that any deadlines getting deferred or any decrease in the productivity. So, as far as today's topic is concerned, we'll hear from all the leading CIOs in this industry about their story of the digital transformation that they had undertaken, what are the changes in the strategy they had undertaken, and how they have made it successful in their relevant industries. As far as networking is concerned, networking is the key enabler which has made this possible. Now, I remember when we used to talk about networking, about campus networking, all emphasis was given on campus networking, how to adopt the best breed of technologies, how to have the best Wi-Fi technologies, so that the user gets the best access experience within the corporate network, within the campus network. But in the COVID times, when the entire organization actually moved out of the office, the challenge was how to make that same user access experience to be given to all the employees who are working from home or from remote location. So we moved from campus networking to distributed networking. And the distributed networking was not easy to manage, but yet the leaders have managed to get it in place, have been managing it, because when you move to distributed networking, you have security challenges. The security has to be in place. The security has to be the same as if they are working from the corporate network. Security cannot be compromised, because ultimately, even if they are working from the remote office, they are actually accessing the company's valuable data. So all this has happened. All this has happened in the last 1 year. We were talking about Industry 4.0, but yes, that was a slow thing which was happening in the eastern part of the country. But the moment we moved on to the COVID scenario, when we had lesser workforce on the production floor and we had challenges of deliveries to be made, we had the production deadlines to be made. We have seen now the CIOs are quickly and trying to adopt Industry 4.0 standards to actually see that the deadlines of production is made, and more and more. And more and more IoT-based technologies are implemented in the manufacturing sector. So without wasting much of time and without making you wait to hear from the leading CIOs about their success story of digital transformation during COVID-19 times, I would like to hand over the session to Mr. Abhijit Roy, who will be the moderator for this panel discussion. And once again, I thank you for carving out your precious time from your busy schedule and actually making it into this event. Thanks from Netcom Infotech Private Limited once again before I end my introductory speech.
So I'd thank you so much, Mr. Bhattacharya. Just a quick word about the lead panelists. We have Mr. Sanjay Prasad, who's the CIO, RPSG CESC Power Group. We welcome you, sir. We have Mr. Saradindu Paul, who's the VP and Group CIO of Electrosteel Castings Limited. Mr. Gautam Bhattacharya, VP of IT for IFP Agro Industries. Mr. G. Subramaniam, who's the Head of IT for Star Cement. And Mr. Abir Banerjee, National Business Manager of HPE Aruba. And this panel on demands of the digital era, is your network ready for the next normal, will be moderated by our esteemed chairperson, Mr. Abhijit Rai, who's the partner Deloitte Digital. And we also have many other CIOs joining in. We have 45 plus CIOs who've joined in today. I welcome all of you and request Mr. Rai to take the discussion forward, to also involve the other CIOs within the panel also.
Mr. Subramaniam, to share your initial thoughts on how COVID impacted your own organization.
Yeah, thank you, Abhijit, and thank you everybody for inviting me for the Infocom. Cement industry is one of this industry which is always been considered as the laggards in adoption of digital technologies. But In our industry also, definitely what uh, before the COVID or after the COVID, as per the business continuity, security was a part of the business continuity of the industry to as one of the points to be taken care of. But due course of time, as the COVID started on, uh, our demand for business continuity in terms of making the application, making the workforce work, making the production line work, everything. We had four lines. We were always having the importance that we had to support the normal users, those who are working on the production line. We had to support the users, those who are working from home. We had to support the contractors, those who are working. We had to support the dealers, those who are working, as well as the normal workforce, those who are working all the way from the offices also. So this has become kind of a stuff that in the business continuity itself, the forefront has come as a network security. Are we ready with the network security or not? There we started building on the network in such a manner that it can offer me and it can offer me the solutions for each and every demand for all the users. We had to cater it, and without any downtime. I mean, definitely during the downtime, during the COVID times, during the lockdowns, what we had done is that we had accelerated our automation systems. We had gone ahead with Salesforce automation. We had gone ahead with dealer management systems. We had gone ahead with enhancements in the mobile app systems. We had gone ahead with the finalization of migration from our old ERP to SAP S4 HANA implementation. We have utilized our time in a very good manner. But again, at the end of the day, there was a catch every time, is that is my network is ready enough to cater all the demands that is coming across from all the zones. So due course of time, what Mr. Sanjay has also said it is that we had to cater both of them, on and off, both the fields, right? So whether it's a single sign-on or whether it's zero trust architecture, whatever it is, we have to cater everybody. So we have to build that network in such a manner down the line that we have to cater everybody, sitting at home, sitting from office, sitting at production lines, everybody we had to cater. So we are down the line, we had adopted certain things in the process, and hope during the process of this adoption, we will be going ahead for adopting more technologies across for the, and again, for the cloud adoption also, there is one of the point during the COVID, what has been seen in the entire zone is that India has started adopting more on cloud adoption. Every companies are coming across for transferring their infrastructure services to cloud. But we have also started in this pandemic. We have also started migrating our infrastructure services, and some of us infrastructure apps also been shifted to cloud. But again, with that, there are 2 or 3 things which always comes in the digital technology that we are shifting, is the network security. Is my data which is flowing inside my servers in the cloud, whether it is safe or not? So this is how we are going on making our security team work on a day and night to cater each and everybody. And most probably in due course of time, in the next 2-3 years, might be that we may come up with a zero trust architecture. But again, that is the demand of network security will increase as we adopt new technologies down the line, because as we adopt automation in the form of artificial intelligence, ML or IoT, we have to give those network security for all the devices, for all the sensors, for all the artificial intelligence data that will be flowing in the architecture. Okay, so all those roadmaps are there for us also. And I will be sharing in due course of time how we are building our network, and it will help everybody, so that I will be able to take some cue from others also. and take up the thing as it comes on.
Thank you so much, Mr. Subramaniam. And the key word that you repeated, two or three things. One is around how the importance of network security is coming to the forefront. And I also heard you repeating the word zero trust.
Yeah.
Zero trust almost sounded like a lofty goal, that you need to reduce your perimeter so that you don't trust anyone even within our enterprise. And interestingly, COVID actually created an enterprise where no one is there within the enterprise physically, right? Apart from your production system. So suddenly we required a zero trust environment because we are all distributed, our distributors are distributed. So how do we ensure the security as well as opening up? So it's the dual challenge that we are living with. So excellent insights. Thanks a lot, Mr. Subramaniam.